All right, here we are. Let's go. Gotta make sure I have my room key or else this is gonna be a rough day. Perfect. Here we are. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are just pumping out the content like it's nothing, right? What a time, man. What a time to be around, huh? You guys have hopefully been enjoying the content that I've been trying to post lately. I'm trying to grind a little bit more on my game. And here we are. Obviously, you guys have hopefully seen me play the cliffhangers. You've seen my intentional work series that I'm gonna maybe try to start. I don't know what I'm gonna call that. But yeah, we're off to the range right here at Paynes Valley. As you can obviously see behind me, this place is just stunning everywhere you look. So doing my best to be more in tune with my golf game, you know. I know my golf game the best, obviously. I should know it the best. Some of you guys like to think you know it better than I do, which, you know, I know my golf game. I know what I got to do to get better. I know that a lot of my stuff, a lot of my practice, like, of me actually getting better is going to be off camera, unfortunately, just because I can't film everything. And if I genuinely want to get better, I got to get better when I'm not just filming all the time and trying to make it a monetary goal kind of thing. So just got to go in and get to this range and try and lock in on the golf game. So yeah, hopefully you guys are ready for this. This is going to be a fun time. I'm trying to beat my best score out here, which I believe is 4 over. I believe I shot 4 over with Grant, and I actually almost beat him. So that was kind of cool, but I'm going to try and beat that. And then I think I also shot 79. So yeah, we're just going to go out there and try and have ourselves a great day. They have an unbelievable practice facility. 3 massive chipping greens here. The overarching goal of this video is to try to break my record at Paynes, which is 4 over. But I think the more underlining goal for these types of videos of me playing 18 or going out and doing intentional work is just to figure out, one, how can I gamify my play on the range? And how can I actually be intentional with my practice? Because typically I'll just go to the range, I'll just hit some balls, I'll just kind of chip here and, you know, do a little warm up and then just kind of go play and not really be thinking. But now as I've kind of had that lesson with Mason and I'm doing more and more practice and stuff off camera, trying to gamify it, trying to make it more intentional. That's kind of the idea behind this, of when I go out there and I'm playing, obviously I'm less worried and focused on that. The range time is kind of where that is important and where that's going to apply. And like these specific shots, how can I just be very intentional? So picking out a landing spot, trying to hit 10 good shots, 10 good chips in a row. Like that. Like that's just such a difficult shot for me to try to pull off. Like that right there, that's my shot. I live there, that's some bread and butter. That's kind of what I'll be working on. I'm gonna obviously turn the camera off and kind of focus a little bit more, but yeah, we'll get to the range, hit a couple shots, and then we'll start this video. One of the things that we're working on, range for the wedges at least, is trying to become less steep. So typically my wedges are like here, like they're a little bit too far here, especially since I have like a little movement of like when I get to the top of like turning my club head towards my head. So I'm trying to work on being a little bit more shallow, taking the club a little bit more in here and just kind of keeping it more on that straight path. So the shallower you get, the better your divots look too. Mason was talking to me about trying to clip it pretty clean so I have full control and awareness of where my club face is. That was pretty steep. You can tell it's steep when I kind of dig into the ground a little bit. Trying to pick it clean, that's the goal. Oh, it's been a while since I've been out here. A little breezy out here, so I have to kind of lock in a little bit and play some good golf. Got 3-wood off the tee. Most of you guys know my woods and my drivers just have not been very good. I don't know what it is. I got to get with Mason and just figure out exactly what is going on, but we're going to hit 3-wood off the tee just because number one's actually kind of a tighter tee shot. Left and right's pretty much dead, so got to be pretty money. Hole number 1, 483 yards from the Tiger Tees, Paynes Valley. Here we go. Oh, what a start. Let's go make birdie. Hole number 1, we're off to a wonderful start. Maybe just hitting 3-wood. Felt really, really comfortable with 3-wood in my hand. So maybe it's just a 3-wood kind of day. Great start on 1. Man, I ripped this freaking 3-wood so far. This is a great ball. Come on, let's lock in. I'm not gonna be doing like overly aggressive talking to where I'm constantly talking the entire round. It's mainly just gonna be just setting it up, hitting the shot, maybe talking about it after or whatever. But I really am trying to lock in here. So 147 yards, got 9 iron. Could have been way more aggressive with this 9-iron, but let's try and sink the birdie. Should be moving a little to my left to right. Dang, that was a pretty good roll. Very much so, end over end. Pretty good putt. Should secure the 2-putt par here. Hole number 2, this is one of their signature par 3s and one of my absolute favorite holes on this golf course. This is the one hole where I wish I could make a hole-in-one. This is literally such a beautiful hole. Beautiful par 3. 270 yards, but plays down to 250. And I have 3-iron in hand. We're even par, let's keep it rolling. Oh, I just literally hit a stinger. Go. All right, well, I've never done that before on this hole. Got to get that up and down. A little carried away with it. That's all right, I just really didn't want to leave it short. We got a par look. We're moving a little left to right. Wow, that was a terrible putt. Pretty big putt here for bogey, guys. I want to make it. Don't want to make double on this hole. All right, it's not all a break. Matt, bent greens, you see what you get and you putt it. Stop looking for break. I'm looking for break like an idiot. Terrible double, guys. Sorry about that. Here's what I was talking about on the range. This is when I lock in. This is when I focus. This is when I don't allow that double to ruin my day. 334 yard, hole number 3. Got 3-wood. Keep cutting. Gosh, maybe this club is just the club for me today. Really wish I could be using my driver. Man, that stinks. But hey, you gotta work with what you got. You got what you gotta work with. You become what you are. All right, beautiful 3-wood. Did exactly what I wanted it to. Faced with a kind of a difficult shot for me, but not one that I know that I can't do. Get this up on the green, give myself a birdie look. Oh, please be good. Yeah, it looks really good. It felt really good. Clipped it money. I think it checked. Really, yes, it did. Nice check on it. See, that's the difference. That's how I come back right there. Pretty solid shot. Let's knock that in for the birdie. Yeah. Gosh, it feels like such a good birdie. Feels like a hole that I should absolutely birdie every time. You guys know it. Beautiful par 5, 545 yards, pretty short. Just want to try and get over this bunker with a nice, maybe a draw. Perfect. Hitting this thing really good. If I can continue to feel confidence off the tee, I'm going to continue to play well. That's what I know. So, I might whip out the driver at least maybe a couple of times, but overall, if I don't need it, I'm really not going to use it. So, keep playing well. It's a tough hole to get there in 2, and especially with that pin. Oh my gosh, it's literally directly over the bunker. Yikes. Dude, I hit this 3-wood so far. Where the freak did it go? It's 340. This is 340 yards from here. 197, playing down to about 190. 188 to clear the bunker. That's where I kind of got to be smart. I'm going to try and bail out right here. Got 7. Get lucky. Oh, I have plenty of club. That's just pin high left. I definitely bailed out the wrong way. So, it's a nice shallow divot, which is what we were kind of working on the range. So I'm very, very happy about that, I guess. Small positives, guys. Remember, that's what this round is all about. I'm just pin high left. Got a shot into the screen and a chance to go back-to-back birdies. I mean, pretty good shot overall. I kind of closed my club face a little bit too much to enact the draw, but I mean, other than that, like I hit a pretty decent shot and got enough club to carry the water, so could have definitely gone south really fast. But let's use this opportunity and try and make another birdie. Ball, you can maybe see it, it's just long left. Gotta get this up and down. Pretty decent lie. Okay, the shot's kind of more difficult. It's another one of those that I think I gotta make a decision of whether I hit a Brad shot or try and bank it into this hill. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. Kind of did a little bit of a mix. Kind of landed it on this slope, like right here. Took a lot of the spin out, and now I have a great chance for birdie. Good birdie. Got some yeses from the maintenance team. That's huge. Come on, baby. Back to even par. Pretty difficult shot here. Hole number 5, playing about 175-ish. A little into the wind though. I'm gonna hit a smooth 7. Just going right at that middle of the bunker, hopefully for a little bit of a cut, but my window is I'm gonna try and just hit that 2 window and then just hope the wind kind of pushes it a little to the right for me. Long left. Didn't really get any height on that at all. That's kind of like a scared bailout shot in a way. I think I could have teed that up a little bit and try and play like a high fade there, but it's got some water on it and kind of a really tough green to hit, so no reason to try and mess around with that one. We'll 2-putt, make the par, get out of here. We kind of left to right and then right to left. I mean, that's pretty good. I genuinely can't even hate that. I think you guys can see I got pretty close. Yeah, got about 6 feet. Dang it, I hit that so hard. Yep, can't be thinking about that. Dang it, guys. Terrible bogey. First 3-putt of the day. I mean, that was a pretty good hole. Can't even be mad about that. Back to 1 over par. Hole number 6, it's 444 yards. Got another 3-wood in hand. Let's lock in. Stay! Overcooked my draw a little bit. Hopefully the rough is thick enough to catch it. Gosh darn it. Well, well, well. Better to be lucky than good. This is exactly what I'm talking about. 130 yards. Better to be lucky than good. Could have been down in this fescue stuff. Don't have a great lie, but like my stance is a little funky, so it's the only thing I'm really working with on this shot. So what Mason kind of taught me to when you're on this lie, kind of feel like you're moving your shoulders kind of with the slope. Should help it come out a little better. I think I hit 56 here, guys, straight downwind, right? Only gonna need about 120 to cover that bunker, so. Oh no! Get in the bunker! Thank goodness. Dude, you see how that shot straight out left on me? Should have trusted this right here. Should have trusted that. All right, that's fine. I'm actually fine to be in the bunker there, surprisingly. Well, there's my ball right there in the bunker. Sucks that it's there, but hey, better than not being there. So I'm gonna set this camera back here behind the pin so you guys can see it. I promise I'm not throwing the ball. All right, here we go, got 60 degree. Oh my gosh, I clipped it. I clipped it. Hit, great shot. Not even mad about the contact or anything. Not mad at all. Thought it would come down the slope too, but that is so unfortunate, guys. Should have probably played for the chunk there, low key. Worst case I have is like 8-9 feet. All right, initially seeing left to right here. Honestly, really good roll. That was a really solid putt. Needed a little more, surprisingly. All right, just a little cleanup for bogey. Plenty of opportunities to make birdies at Payne's, guys. This is a game changer right here. Cold mint and eucalyptus towel. That guy's a dog. If you watch my videos, I love you. Dude, I'm nervous about hitting driver, but golly, it's kind of a driver hole in it. You guys know it, hole number 7. Only 368, but it's straight into the wind. I need all the distance I can get here. Oh, wow, I did it. Oh, wow, I did it. It's also a great way for me to not top it, because when I play it more forward in my stance, I kind of force my shoulder to get through it too. So that's kind of the top fix, I guess. A quick top fix. Not a lot. You're not trying to freaking hit a stinger, but just enough to where it kind of forces you to kind of hit into the ground. At least for me, trying to feel like I take a divot, because I need to do that so bad desperately, because I've been topping the ball a lot because I'm literally just missing the ball. Great chance for birdie here, guys. You could barely see the top of the red flag there. Hitting a 60. I couldn't tell. I feel like that was kind of a more steep divot, so I'm just hoping that's decent. I feel like I tried to take more of the shallow route there, but that's all right. That's something I'm working on. Something I got to think about. Just trying to come in a little bit more shallow. Experience more of that feeling, but probably going to be a little short here. Oh, pin high. Whoa. Pin high shot. Never mind. That's a freaking great shot. Landed well short, kind of released on me, so overall not a bad shot. Can't make a birdie putt if you don't get it there. Ah, that was disgusting. Probably thinking, man, how'd you get all the way over there? Great question. Just stopped at the old Crow's Nest. As you guys know, they got beautiful bison dogs in there. Need a little situation. So, beautiful hole number 8. I think it's, yeah, 567. Pretty long from back here, so I need to hit driver if I want to try and get there in 2. Worst case scenario, play it as a 3-shot hole. Try and get out of here with birdie. Great par on hole 7. Pretty tricky par hole if you don't hit a good drive, so let's keep cooking. It's right of it. Had a little bit of a fade situation. Can't really tell if it was wind or kind of what I did in my swing, because it started like dead straight in the middle of the fairway. So, I don't know. I'm playing pretty well. Hope you guys are enjoying so far. I think I am 1 over or 2 over par right now, which is not a bad score for me. Hopefully we can find this ball. I am on the cart path. Mother flipper. I was on the cart path, so I had to take my relief on this side, which sucked. But I got 200 and something yards of this pin. Just trying to cruise a 7-iron somewhere up there. Give myself a look into the screen. Wow. Man, that's pretty good. Went dead straight, just on the green. That was a pretty good shot, considering. Come on, let's make eagle. Okay, so this putt's kind of tricky, because it's actually gonna go right and then probably straighten out a little bit, so. Oh, I had the line. Matt, you gotta hit that. That was in. Another 6-footer for birdie. Pretty straight. I wanna trust that this still moves left a little bit. Let's knock it in, dude. Oh, that was a big putt. My gosh, that was a big putt. Whew, eliminates that one bogey. Now I gotta cook coming up on the hardest hole in the golf course, number 9. This hole is hard today, guys. 3-wood, hole 9. It's 430 from back here, playing like 460. Try and keep this thing low. Brick. That was my attempt at a 3-wood stinger. Why on earth I'm trying that right now, could not tell you. Oh, that was decrepit, dude. I don't know if I was necessarily trying to play a stinger, more so just trying to like keep my hands low and left, and it's not good overall. It's not good. Well, the good news is there's no reason I can't really go for it, I guess. If I remember this hole right, there's nothing really in my way, so the question is my hybrid too much? That's the only problem I'm having. Got 3-iron from 235. Sit. Oh man, I hit a pierced shot. Oh, that was good. Can't be mad about where that went. That was sickening. Low freaking 3-iron into the wind like that. I don't think you guys realize how crazy of a shot that was for me. It's 240 with a 3-iron directly into the wind, and I hit it really well. So might just be in the fairway. Worst case scenario, I'm in the bunker and got a little tricky shot to get up and down for par, but that was a great shot for me. That was a great shot for me. What a shot to get to here. Oh, that was pretty good. Oh, I'm so happy with that, guys. After that tee shot, man, that could have got away from me. That could have got away from me quick. Got this just at right edge for a crazy par. For a crazy par! That's how we do it! Come on, Matt. Talk about a kid that just wants to win. Let's freaking go. 50 down to 130. After hole number 9, believe I'm 1 over par. Moving on to hole number 10. She is arguably the coolest par 3 out here. Hole number 10, beautiful hole number 10. 150 down to 130. I think it's gotta be 50. Gosh, that's such a weird shot for me. 50 down to 130, full 50 here. Here we go. The wind's not moving at all. Maybe it's just a chippy pitching wedge. Just don't want to hit it too high in the air and lose it. All right, it was 50 all day. That was a 60% swing there. I just generally, the wind kept changing, I kept feeling it. Now that tree's not moving anymore. It's a weird shot for old Sharf, but we're on the right side. This one you can get away from. You easily make double if you kind of chunk one or leave one out to the left. So I'm happy that I have a chance for birdie. Pretty solid shot here. Should be working left to right down this hill, guys. Wish I could mark it and line it up, but just off the green here. You know, I stepped up to it and I said, you know, Sharp, this putt's pretty fast. What do you think? Watching us move a little right to left, back up the hill. Should be a great par save, even though it shouldn't be a save. And that broke more than I thought. Oh my gosh, I almost missed that. Dang, dude, that's a terrible bogey. Oh, I just want to catch a fish right now. Wow. Hole number 11. 430-yard par 4. I'm already done with number 10. That's the thing. I'm already moved on. I know Paynes Valley. I know this golf course. I know there's plenty of opportunities to score, and that one is not stopping me by any means. It's already a difficult par 3, so I'm not even too mad or upset about it. These next 2 holes, I'd say 3, depending on where the wind is for the par 5, which I think it's going to be straight into the wind. 2 very birdieable holes. 2 very birdieable holes. Just going to play it well, right? I'm playing well right now. I'm 2 over par after that unfortunate bogey on 10, but a very gettable par 4 here. What you see is what you get. Want to try and be on that right side as much as possible. Oh yeah. Kind of a weird swing, but it's in play. Trying to really focus on it. Probably a weird swing because I'm trying to keep that shoulder down to the flipping ground so I don't top it. All right, hole number 11. I'm back to 2 over par. Pretty decent scorecard, you know, overall. Had that unfortunate double on 2, and then I had back-to-back birdies, which is pretty good. And then had back-to-back bogeys with a birdie to leave me at 1 over, and then just bogeying that one. So I'm not even too mad. Let's keep cooking. Lots of birdieable holes on the back 9, and a very pretty back 9 as well. So this is a drive, guys. That's a drive. 340 carded. Also must have gotten a really good bounce because I was on that right edge of that bunker when I hit it. Must have just got a really good kick left for me, but see, if you hit a great drive in this hole, very easy birdie hole. Just trying to keep it on the right side here, have it funnel a little bit downwind. 90 yards, got smooth 60. Yeah, I did. I was right at it. I got to be more aggressive. Got to be more aggressive with that shot. See, I stuck that one to about 8 feet. Sharp. If you want to make birdie, you got to be aggressive. But think like Scotty. Be Scotty. Me and Scotty are basically the same person. All right, anyway. All right, what the tilted sideways, tilted towers? What I say to that shot, just bleh. Second one is pristine money. Yeah, look how close that second one is, dude. I gotta freaking make this backwards pretty much and make birdie. All right, well, you know what's crazy is this still birdieable. Any putt on the green is a birdieable hole for me. Especially the way my putting's feeling. If I can get it to roll end over end and match up line with speed, I'll make it. Moving my left to right up here on this hill. Oh, if I could match up the line more. Oh, that one felt great. Good par, good bounce back par after that bogey. Again, not really that easy of a par hole if you kind of get in trouble off the tee. So I will not be complaining about pars today. Not at all. So my guy with the towels. Look at this guy. Thanks, brother.
You are welcome. Do you need some water or anything?
No, I got plenty of waters. You're a dog. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Next hole is very gettable. Oh, very gettable. It's gonna be like 350 or 360 from here. Yeah, 340. Very gettable for Shart. Full rip. Let's get there. This has a chance of getting to the green. That was beat. That was beat. I'm going to have to zoom in on my rangefinder because that could literally be really close to the hole, or possibly my 4th hole one in a par 4. Or third. Sorry, third. Let's not get outrageous, Matt. Well, I don't see it. If I just made a hole one in a par 4, bruh. I don't think it's in. It looked like it was going right at the pin. Again, the Lord could have way different plans. The Lord could have way different plans here. Hole one on a par 4 with one camera angle. and just trust from you guys, I guess. But this is one camera take. This is one take camera, John. Oh, it's just long. Oh, it's just long. Oh my Michael. Oh, you'd be so proud of me. I just drove this green. It's 340 to the pin, and I just drove it at back edge. I was nervous. I was like, if I don't find a ball up here, that's going to be insane. Pretty good drive. Didn't think I was going to get there, and here I am long. Kind of insane. All right, got this for eagle. I'm going to take this hole out. I'm going to take this pin out. About a 30-footer. Gotta make sure I get this read right. Oh! Dang. I was just so genuinely confused on that one, guys. I had no clue where that was supposed to, like, it looked like it broke right to left, and then left to right is what I saw initially, so. Oh, man, that would have been a sick eagle. All right, it's good birdie. You guys know it all too well. If you guys don't know it or don't know why you should know it, this is the hole where I topped a drive right into that hill, and Colin had the funny idea, or Max or somebody had the funny idea of saying 967 yards to the pin after I topped it, and then hit a 3-wood, whatever, went left, got up and down for par. Anyway, it was a crazy par, but this hole is 650 yards today. This hole, and it's into the wind, so it's playing almost 685. Like, this hole's insane. Gonna be 2 drivers, and I probably still won't be there. Need a good drive here, though. Trying to rip this one. Man, I teed it up. Wow, that got about 1.5 feet, 2 feet off of the ground the entire way. I'm not gonna say that was good, because it wasn't. Not what I was trying to do. I'm gonna be surprised if that went 300 yards. I don't know what to do with that swing. That was really weird. That literally got 2 feet above the ground, brother. I mean, I'm hoping it at least went 300 yards, because that's gonna give me the best chance of trying to get here in 2. Oh man, but hopefully you guys, hey, my fishing pole. Hopefully you guys are having yourselves a phenomenal day. Hopefully you're enjoying some of this content. You're just kind of sitting back. It's gonna be a little bit of a longer video. You guys like longer videos anyway, so Paynes Valley. Place is beautiful. If you want to take your buddies to a trip somewhere and you have no idea where to go or play somewhere, this is where I would definitely recommend playing. I hit that 270 yards. It's depressing. I have 400 yards into the screen. I hit it almost 300 yards. Nope, I hit it 250. All right, that sounds about right. Good news is I got a rip driver off the deck. That's always fun. All right, full driver. Got 390 in. That was a terrible swing. Just basically topped it. I mean, I did top it, not basically top it. My left foot was slightly elevated. I don't know if that was the difference there. I don't quite know what the difference there was. Anyway, the difference was that sucked. Topped it pretty far. Okay, this is where I can't let it get away from me. This is where I cannot let the round get away from me. 228, playing 238. Got a long ways in here. Got a long ways in here. Huh. No fade at all. That went straight left on me. It's gonna be difficult up and down for par. Really tough to get this one close. Gotta play it right into that hill. I mean, that's kind of course knowledge right there. About you thinking, man, you're aiming, it kind of funnels back to the right there. I thought it would be a little more, but that's a pretty impressive shot. If I don't end up making par, which I know I'm gonna make par, I gave this hole a pretty good effort. I never played this hole well. See that? Like, that's pretty good from where I was. I'll be breaking to my right to left. I love this line. Come on, Matt. Man, I've never played this hole well, but I've never played it bad either. Going from a 250-yard drive to then topping my second drive, which probably went pretty close to 175 yards somehow, because it was a driver, and then hitting a 3-iron pin high way left, having a really tough chip and a really tough up and down. Oh, you dreaded hole. I love you. All right, that's a nice par. Let's keep that train rolling. Hole 14, 420 yards. Nice smooth swing here. I knew it was hitting a fade too. Gosh dang it, I knew it was hitting a fade. Right in that bunker. Well, I got out of this bunker somehow, got lucky, and I got about 157. I'm gonna hit a little 8-iron and try and see. Just try and see if I can get this on the green. Well, that's 10 yards long of the green, so that sucked. Long of the green here, guys. You won't be able to see me, but should be able to get this up and down. It's gonna be working left to right down off this hill, so I'm trying to land it up there and let it run pretty much the whole way. This is not a really great shot with my iron, but didn't know the wind was gonna carry it this much. That wasn't bad. That was just so fast. Gosh dang it, dude. These are the putts that matter, man. It's like that last one on that par 5. Most important putt you have is the next one. Oh my gosh. So slow, and I hit that bump. Not great. Not a great bogey, guys. Not a great hole for Scharf. All right, this back nine's not turning out to be exactly what I want it to be. It's also a little trickier with my drive, so that's okay. Hole number 15, you got 15, 16, 17, and 18. And luckily 16 and 17 will be downwind, so I can kind of attack those. Try to make those more of my birdie holes and just try and get out of these first 2 with par. That was an unfortunate bogey. Gosh, I really don't want to be hitting driver on all these holes. The wind's kind of picking up. I'm gonna aim at that front bunker with a little fade. It's a great ball right at that bunker. It's going nowhere though. Balls are going nowhere out here, dude. Sometimes that can be the problem out here at Payne's, is it can get a little windy being in the Midwest. Hopefully the wind, plus I kind of filmed out in the middle of the day, unfortunately, so it can do that. It can get away from you. Just got to stay locked in, hit a really good drive there, hit a really solid drive there, and give myself a great opportunity to get up and down for a possible birdie. If I'm, man, I tell you, these views are insane. I always love the Paynes Valley views. Yeah, these balls are going nowhere, dude. Like, I hit that really good, and I'm in the middle of a sprinkler head, which is pretty solid. I only hit it 260. And a sprinkler head. That's sick. I got about 210 playing up to 224, dude. Really tough shot. Really not hitting this driver anywhere. All right, full 4-iron, just aiming for the middle of that bunker, and it should sit. Should get a solid look for birdie here. That was an easy breezy cover girl swing, right? Dude, my divot's just to the left here, which makes me beg the question of whether or not it kind of rolled up this hill and came back. A little tricky putt, trying to figure out which way this goes. I think it's gonna go left to right up there. I'm gonna kind of play more for that. I can't believe I'm not hitting these hard enough. I literally feel like I crushed that. That's well short. Another about 6.5 footer. Closer to 7 feet, probably. All right, well now I know this goes left to right. Come on, Matt, you can make this putt for par. Massive par. Gosh, that hole's really tough into the wind today. Really tough into the wind. Pretty excited about that one. That one's a tough hole, especially after coming off of that unfortunate bogey and that really unfortunate par that I made on that par 5, because that should have been easy birdie hole. I'm excited about that. That's good news. Moving the needle forward here. All right, 209 down to 86. Straight downwind. I think I only need about 180 out of this thing, dude. Might as well hit it pretty full too, just so that I make sure I know that I get it there, you know? I'll look on my rangefinder, but man, I hit it as hard as I could. If I'm well short, I guess I'm well short. Let's see if you guys can see it from up here. I'll zoom in for you. Oh yeah, you can definitely see it. See it right there? That is a pretty good shot. Let's go, dude. Let's go make that birdie. Really solid shot right there. I feel good. Let's make birdie. That was right to left. Terrible misread. I can't believe I just did that. Can't believe how fast that putt was. That's so flippin' unfortunate. Just want to lock in. This one I become Scotty Scheffler here. I got to lock in. Hole 17. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I just 3-putted on the last hole. So I'm pretty upset about that. That's why I didn't really do too much talking. And this drive kind of shows it. I kind of let go on this drive, 365 yards from the tips. So got to lock in like Scotty Scheffler and attacking this pin and trying to make birdie. Kind of went a little bit too far left for my liking, but try to kick back and spin. I got a good look at birdie, I think. You can see it right there. All right, this is a pretty important birdie putt. I see it going left to right here. There's a little ridge that runs this way. Might be a little more straight at the end, but overall it's gonna be left to right. Just don't want to blow this by. No way! You know, and I saw this ridge right here. It runs this way, but it doesn't quite run parallel. It straightened out at the end there even. Straightened out even at the end. I'm kind of like appalled at how good my green reading skills have gotten just in the last year. Like I saw that ridge and it doesn't run perfectly parallel, just tad bit backwards, and it kind of straightened out at the end. I had the original line right. Final hole. As of right now, I'm on pace to shoot my course record out here at Paynes, which I'm pretty grateful and thankful for. And yeah, 18's a very, very good finishing par 5. Obviously, you can see it's kind of a tighter tee shot, I guess you could say. But the way I've kind of been hitting it today, I love my chances. Just going to keep decompressing my back. Try and finish off with a pretty solid swing here. We got Chaz, Bubby, and Peter Finch down there fishing. I might go catch a couple, rip some lips before I go. Come on, let's go make eagle somehow. 265 playing up to 275. Not quite a full 3-wood, but could maybe rip this hybrid and get this there. I'm going for it, trying to go for eagle here. Went a little right, kind of bailed out. That was just such an awkward number. I couldn't really hit 3-wood and I couldn't get 3-iron there, and hybrid I had to kind of kill, so that's okay. Gonna just be up on this right side, finishing up on 18. Playing pretty solid. I think as of now I'm 2 over par or something. I don't know. I'm at a pretty good score though, so just need to finish this out with a possible birdie and set the lowest score I've ever shot at Paynes. That'd be quite the achievement for me, I feel like. Low key, when the wind starts blowing, this course kind of becomes pretty tough. So, oh yeah, this is a great spot to be right here. This is a money spot. 40-yard pitch shot here. This is where greatness is made, kids. Whew! That's pretty good, baby. Dang, this is huge. Not really had that many 4-footers today. For the birdie, guys. Massive putt. This would be so sick. Oh man, end over end. Putting has felt so good today. I think that puts me at 2 or 1 over. I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna tally it up here pretty soon, but man, what a great freaking birdie. There you guys have it, a 2 over 74. Pretty great freaking day. Started off not too bad. Unfortunately, that double bogey really killed me, because if that's a par, I shoot even par. So that kind of stinks. But overall, I didn't allow it to affect me, and sometimes it can. Had the back-to-back birdies on that par 4 and par 5, which are huge. Kind of let myself get a little carried away with those back-to-back bogeys on the front 9, but came back with a birdie on 8, which is a very difficult birdie hole. And then 10 was an unfortunate one with that putt off the green, but came back with a birdie on 12. So yeah, I mean, a couple more bogeys down the stretch, but ended with birdie and a beautiful 74. That's my best score out here, 2 over. As of now, I shot 2 over, 4 over, and 6 over. All the evens. But you guys can go ahead and verify for that for me if you guys go through the videos. Beautiful, beautiful day. 7360 from the tips. 75.6 slope rating. So overall, I think I played well above my means today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that. That was a lot of fun for me. Again, can't really beat this. Paynes Valley. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that video. Please like and subscribe. I'm on the way to 500,000 subscribers. And it helps videos like this be possible. Hopefully next time I bring a videographer so the video can be a little easier on you guys. But that was a lot of fun. I love you guys. And God bless you guys. John 16:33, I am the way, the truth, and the life, knowing us of the Father, except through me. Obviously, Jesus speaking in that. And yeah, he is the way, the truth, and the life. And that's obviously the part of the reason why I do this and why I'm here. My goal, my purpose on this earth is to not be a really good golfer and make a lot of money and do YouTube. That's not my purpose on this earth. Kind of like what Scotty said, my purpose is deeper than that. And it's rooted in faith, family, and friends. And faith being that number one thing that kind of like sparks me for the rest of my journey, and for you guys to see the fruits of my labor, and hopefully the fruits of my labor, what it talks about in Galatians: love, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. I pray that I am giving you those fruits of the labor. And if not, I'm going to work on it every single day. Bible study, working with the Lord, trying my best to take advantage of the opportunities he gives me, and this being one of them. YouTube, obviously an opportunity he has given me, and I'm going to try my best to be a mustard seed and spread the love and the joy and the gospel to all of you guys watching, maybe with your families or whatever the case may be. Jesus loves you, and I pray that you can find him. And if you have found him, what a peace he brings, huh? Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.